In this clip, we will putting on textures to our outfit to create a similar effects as shown on the image. We will do the jumpsuit and dress, and I will let you take care of the purse yourselves. Of course, at this point, you can choose different colors, even materials as you like. So, first of all, let's create three fabrics. So, let's go to fabric tab and add two more fabric. One is going to be for dress, one is going to be for jumpsuit, and other one is going to be details. Now let also apply them correctly by dragging and dropping. So drag and drop dress material to the pleated dress and select the jumpsuit. Select all the patterns that consist of our jumpsuit, leaving out this strip of fabric because I am going to apply detail material on them. So apply the jumpsuit to these patterns, and the details are all the rest of the patterns. Alright, so first of all, let's start with the dress. Now I would like to be kind of leather effect. So I am going to change the front material, of course, and I am going to change the color to something dark black color. Okay, and of course I am going to change specular color to give its shininess if needs, to create kind of visual representation of leather. Now we can also even play with the shininess factor, so I think 10 is okay. And let also change the preset material to D leather, and let also simulate to C. Now the dress is becoming more stiffer than it was, since we applied a very stiff material to it. This is the effect I am going for. I actually want it to stick out like this. You can choose whatever kind of material you think is appropriate for yourselves. Now let also jump to the jumpsuit material. First of all, I am going to change the color of the material to something like this and put R chiffon on it to get some smooth wrinkles. And now you noticed it needs a bit more time to finish simulating, but we are already getting smoother result all around. And next is for the details. The details are going to have a color a little bit darker than the whole jumpsuit. So I am going to use my eyedropper tool to select the color and just make it bit more darker, something like this. And we are going to reduce the opacity to create a bit of see-through effect. And before we move on, we just going to take my edit pattern tool and just make this necklace we created a bit thinner, because it bothering me the way it so thick. It's taking some time to simulate. So as I said, you can have fun with this outfit and import your own textures or maybe some patterns, whatever you see fittings. But for me, I believe that this outfit is done. Let's talk about how you prepare the 3D model for exporting. As we have already mentioned, in lot of cases mesh is imported from other 3D application for sculpting, and in order from that process to go smoothly, we need to convert the mesh we have right now from triangle to quads. So if we click on this pattern, we will see right now we have triangles, and whenever we need to convert this to quad, then we can easily do that by select all the patterns we have in the 2D window and right click in the 3D window and select quadrangulate, and just leave this process because it takes a bit more time. Okay, it's done. So it's going to be easier for sculpting and such. Now there still might be mistake here and there when exporting. because this is not perfect, but you can easily resolve that in other 3D application. Now once this is done, I would like to lower the particle distance. So select the patterns, and here in particle distance I would like to put this 5 and leave out certain areas that are hidden. So for instance, of course these sleeves and the front and back patterns are very much visible there, so they have lot of wrinkles. So I am just going to lower that to 5. Now of course the particle distance largely depend on the project that you are doing, whatever you need higher or lower poly model. But since we are doing a render, we will need all the details we can get anyhow. We are getting some fine details here, a lot of nice wrinkles. Now after all of this, I take one final look at my model to see if I would use any more wrinkles or not, or if everything is alright. And if I need more wrinkles, I actually just bump up shrinkage weft and warp. So actually I am going to apply bit more wrinkles in the front patterns. So just increase the shrinkage weft to 104, and as you can see it's already wrinkling up quite a bit. The same rule applies here for the purse. It's usually good idea to exaggerate in MD because some of the wrinkles might not be visible in other 3D applications in different lighting settings. Now that we have final the output and got it to that stage where we are happy with, we can export this using this pose or another one. Posing and animating in something that we take care in the upcoming module. Since this gives us more possibility make interesting scenes such as this one.